The invitations were never meant to become public. Not because there was anything secret about them, but because the family wanted the focus to remain where Foster Sylvers would have wanted it, on the memories, the music, and the people who loved him most. For days, fans around the world had been sharing songs, photographs, and stories from a career that began when he was still a child. Radio stations revisited classic recordings. Social media filled with tributes. Former collaborators shared memories that stretched back decades. And behind the scenes, a family was preparing to say goodbye. Foster Sylvers, the beloved singer, songwriter, producer, and member of the legendary Sylvers family, passed away at the age of 64 following a private health battle. The heartbreaking news sent shockwaves through the music community and left fans mourning, one of the most recognizable voices of his generation. Now, attention has turned toward the farewell service being organized in his honor. For many people, Foster Sylvers will always be remembered as the talented young performer who captured audiences at an incredibly young age. Long before most children were thinking about careers, Foster was already standing on national stages, recording hit records, and helping introduce the world to the incredible musical talent of the Sylvers family. But inside the funeral service, there would be no discussion about chart positions. No conversations about record sales. No focus on industry success. Instead, family members planned to celebrate the man behind the music. According to friends close to the family, the gathering is expected to bring together relatives, longtime friends, fellow musicians, and industry figures, whose lives crossed paths with Foster throughout his remarkable career. Many of those expected to attend knew him long before the fame arrived. Some remember him as the energetic young boy who lit up every room he entered. Others remember the producer who spent countless hours in studios helping shape recordings. Still others remember a father, brother, uncle, and friend whose kindness often went unnoticed by the public. That is the version of Foster many attendees will be honoring. The guest list itself reflects the extraordinary reach of his influence. Members of the Sylvers family are expected to play a central role throughout the service. Foster's siblings have spent recent days sharing emotional tributes and personal memories, reminding fans that before they were famous performers, they were simply brothers and sisters growing up together through music. For them, this loss is deeply personal. It is not the loss of a celebrity. It is the loss of a family member. A brother whose voice became part of their lives long before it became part of music history. Family friends who worked alongside Foster during different chapters of his career are also expected to attend. Many have described him as someone who never lost his love for music regardless of where life took him. Even during quieter periods of his career, Foster remained passionate about creativity, collaboration, and supporting other artists. That dedication earned him lasting respect throughout the industry. As plans continue to take shape, many supporters have also been asking about the place of burial. While family members have chosen to keep certain details private, those close to the situation have indicated that arrangements are being made with a focus on family, dignity, and respect. Loved ones have emphasized that the burial location will serve as a peaceful place where family members can gather and remember the extraordinary life Foster lived. For fans, however, the location matters less than the legacy. Because Foster's real resting place may ultimately be found in the music itself. Every time one of his songs plays, every time someone discovers his recordings for the first time, every time a family member shares another story, his influence continues. That reality became especially clear as tributes poured in following news of his passing. Former collaborators remembered his professionalism. Friends remembered his generosity. Fans remembered how his music became part of important moments in their lives. Together, those memories create a picture that extends far beyond any single performance or recording. Throughout the week, countless supporters have revisited some of Foster's most memorable work. Videos have resurfaced online. Classic performances have been shared once again. And younger generations are discovering the remarkable talent that helped make him a household name. Many people have expressed surprise at just how young Foster was when his career began. Yet even at an early age, there was something special about him. A confidence, a natural charisma, a voice that immediately connected with audiences. Those qualities helped launch a career that would span decades and leave a lasting impact on the music world. As the funeral approaches, family members continue receiving messages from around the globe. Some come from lifelong fans. Others come from people who only recently discovered his music. But they all share the same message. Gratitude. Gratitude for the songs. Gratitude for the memories. Gratitude for the joy his music brought into their lives. That outpouring of support has provided comfort during an incredibly difficult time. And it serves as a reminder of the impact one artist can have across multiple generations. The service itself is expected to reflect that spirit. Not simply a farewell, but a celebration. A celebration of a life spent creating music. A celebration of family. A celebration of memory that will continue long after the final song fades. Because while the music industry has lost a remarkable talent, the legacy Foster Sylvers leaves behind remains stronger than ever. His songs continue playing. His influence continues growing. And his story continues inspiring new audiences. Today, friends, family members, and supporters around the world prepare to honor a man whose voice became part of music history. A brother, a father, a friend, a performer, and an artist whose impact will never be forgotten. For those gathering to celebrate his life, one truth remains clear. The farewell may be difficult, but the memories Foster Sylvers leaves behind will last forever. Thank you for watching.